Radio Garage. We're back on the bench. Thanks for joining me, guys. We have Lincoln 2 Plus. This is one of my last new radio sales that I have in line right now. I got this one I had to get done, and I believe I only have one more as far as new radios go, and then that backlog is done. Okay, and this one here is for my good friend Dallas. He did the wideband audio on this one, and I think it just came out great. And then what I also did is, this is the first time that I set up one of these to drive an amplifier. Okay, so I'm going to show you that on the Bird, and let me just get right into it here. Then I'll show you some over-the-air audio and show it on the scope. We'll just keep this kind of really nice and simple video. But yeah, I'm really kind of happy that he had asked me to do this, because the way it came out I'm super happy with, and I believe now it'll be something I offer to other folks. So here we go. He wanted the power on low all the way down to be about 1.5 watts, and there you go, sir, you're at about a watt. Okay, all the way up you're at about 8 watts. Alright, here is your average power. This is with the peak off. We're at 50 watt slug, center scale. About 16 Bird. Mic gains all the way up. About 16, 17. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It really responds well to the whistle. Okay, that's just the way the President radios are. But let's take the peak. Okay. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite 50, because when you increase the audio transmit bandwidth on these, you kind of lose a little bit of the top end. But what I do, being that he was getting it set up for the amp, I increased the drive levels. So let me just show you. The only problem is, now if you take this down low on your key, say about 2 watts. Okay, there's your average from 2 watts. So you lose a lot of average. Now peak, so that's why I try to say run as much key as you can. If you have one of those higher drive amplifiers, try to bump that key up a little bit, because you'll get a lot more out of it. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. See, she still swings real good on peak from the low key. Because like I said, we're doing about where you said you're probably going to be running at about 2 watts. Alright, turn my mic gain up. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So you'll be happy with it. It's definitely going to kick butt with that box. And let me show you on the scope what it looks like. Oh, let me show you sideband first. See what you're doing on sideband. Let me just switch the mode here. Okay, we're in peak still. Now for sideband, turn your RF power all the way up, and then leave your mic gain all the way up. Audio 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's got a lot of sideband swing on her. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then turn the power down a little bit, and then your sideband really stays pretty healthy. Doesn't really start dropping off till you really drop your RF power. Okay, so really kicking butt. Here's the scope. Let me get this all set up here. Okay. Alright, so let's turn the audio off, make sure our audio is off. I want to turn the I gotta put my frequency up here. I was doing some testing, I have it turned down. Okay, let me get it to a 1K. Start with a 1K tone here. Set that to off. So we'll just do a carrier to start. I want to get that 2 divisions set up. Oh, I gotta get, I'm still on sideband. Hold on here. My mistake. Okay, there we go, AM. And I'm gonna just adjust the scope here. Okay, so this is with the power, whoops, too close. This is with power all the way up. 2 divisions. Put our audio, we're a little bit over. Put our audio into it. Okay. And so she's about 175% modulation right here. Okay. Turn the audio off. Now I'm going to drop the carrier down to, goes with the carrier all the way up. Okay. And drop your carrier down to, let's see, let's put it at, let me zoom in a little bit here, put it at 2 watts, about 2 watts. Okay, that's pretty even at 2 there. Come back over, now let's fill up the 2 divisions. Okay. Now let's see what we have, percentage modulation from 2 watts. So again, 150%. So she's really doing a good job. And you're not pinched in the, your negatives are super clean. Look how nice your negatives are. So I mean, you still have a little bit of room. I could even turn this, see, I don't want to go too hot because then when you turn up, let me show you when I turn up the RF power. Okay, see, then it's pretty close to the cutoff, and we don't want to, she's hot enough. But yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful waveform right there. So it doesn't matter if your power is all the way up or all the way down, you're keeping that really symmetrical waveform. So this thing is doing awesome. Sideband is doing awesome as well. And that's really all I wanted to touch base with you on this, is just showing you your settings. And I wanted to show people now you do have the option, if you guys want these set up for an amplifier, I could do that. Give you that good average power and then give you that extra modulation. Let me just show you over the air audio here. Spectrum analyzer is clean. We'll quick do a receive check for you. Let me just show you over the air what this thing's doing. Channel 30. Mic gain's all the way up. Turn my volume up.
Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably that up a little bit too much.
Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And that's crystal clear. Yeah, throw the echo on for you. I tried setting the echo a little bit. These are super touchy on their echo, the President radios. They have like 50 different settings too. You could really fine tune it into how you want it, but I just kind of lowered it and kind of have it right here. So mess around with it though, see what you think.
Audio 1, 2. This is with the echo. 1, 2. Yeah, it's still a little bit heavy on the echo. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not the best at setting up these echoes on these Presidents, but fool around with it when you get it, you know. Let me just, I don't know if it's the delay or, hold on, let me try to adjust it a little bit. No, that's not it. What do I gotta do here? Oh, here it is. Let me try that. Yep. Then you gotta hit memory, you gotta hold memory for 2 seconds. And then that stores your setting. I should probably be showing you this as I'm doing it, and I'm not.
Audio 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's with the echo pretty much all the way off on this thing. It's at like, your delay's at like 3 or 4, and then your other for like the the actual audio is down to the gain is like down to 3 or 2. So you basically have to turn the echo off on these to get them down to where they're not obnoxious. But let me just throw it on the receiver here, just because I know you're probably interested to seeing what it comes out on the receive. Okay. Okay, here is the receive. So we are on sideband right now. We're at the bottom left here. She's going high 11s and 12. She's bouncing around a little bit there. You can see your frequency just about 1K is coming in at. So we are at negative 124. Thought I could get 125 out of her, but that's where she ended up at. But that is absolutely awesome, and that is super accurate. Okay, these pieces of test equipment are running off the GPS DO discipline oscillator, okay, over there. So they're on satellite lock, so everything is right on the money. And what was I gonna say? Oh, your clarifier, right now I have it on unlocked to, it tracks on transmit and receive. So you could go in through the menu and you can put it on either transmit, receive, or lock together. So I like putting it on lock together. That's just what I have it now for tuning. Set it how you want, obviously, when you get it. But let's just show you on AM. Where do I mode? Okay, AM. And looks like 111 on AM. Okay, 111. And we're right down here. So, really good. Nothing to complain about. Alright, I don't think the high cut, let's just put the high cut on and see what, whoops. See if that makes a difference. No, what did I do now? I did some kind of lock. Oh, I'm on the wrong button, that's why. Okay, high cut. I wanted to see if that makes it any difference over here. Did that bring it up at all? Yeah, actually it did bring it up a little bit. Maybe we could get 112 out of it now. Nah, still about 111. Yeah, it's bounced between 11 and 12 there. Yeah, so about negative 112 with the high cut on. So, alrighty, that's it. Appreciate it, guys. So this one has, like I said, set up to drive an amplifier from a low carrier. It has so it has the added modulation enhancement. It has the audio bandwidth expanded, so he is going to be sounding really good out there. And if anybody, when I start accepting new radio sales, you want these done like this, let me know. I might even try, if I get a radio check on this, I'll tack it on the end of the video, but it's late and I usually can never get a radio check with a crappy antenna up in a tree, you know, with all kinds of crap blocking it. So alright, appreciate it, guys. Like I said, when I start accepting new radio sales, this will be one of the radios that I sell, but just beware, it does take a lot of time to do the SMD work on these. So there's like about 6 caps or so that you got to go in and switch out, and they're, you know, I would show you them, but they're like the size of a grain of salt, and yeah, it's just time consuming and tedious, but we could get it done. Alright, Radio Garage, we're off the key.